Father and son, both serving in the same war, 20 years apart. How wild is that? But we are here. We made it. That's the important thing.
No, we got lucky.
We didn't get lucky, son. We were blessed. We are blessed.
From our first draft of the script, my co-writer and I knew that the leads were going to be veterans from the War on Terror. In my experience with them, though, it felt like it was always the case that I'd hear stories about the fun times, the silliness, the pranks. Valor Waste Management isn't a group of stoic soldiers. They're having a good time. However, our characters aren't perfect. They're all dealing with personal issues.
Son was involved. You know, if it's not your job, it's Nick.
You know that's not fair. He's my son, and you didn't know him before Afghanistan, okay? He wanted to be like me. He wanted to serve. To
bring up topics like PTSD in a family film, you want to do it with grace and with subtlety. So you'll never hear the term PTSD directly mentioned. What you know is that our lead, Nick, fought for our country and is dealing with what he experienced, the issues it created for him when trying to get reacquainted with civilian life.
Look, it's pretty clear at this point. I'm not changing the world.
No. That is not you talking, okay? That's that other guy. That other guy that came back in your boots, but you got rid of him, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not waiting around the corner hoping I'd screw up again.
How many times do I have to say this to you, son? Nobody blames you for crashing on re-entry. Nobody.
As with a lot of vets, Nick largely avoids talking about any of the horrors he saw with friends and family. That is until we get to one pivotal point where he finally opens up. In my talks with our military consultant, he expressed that this likely wouldn't happen, that our character wouldn't open up this way possibly ever. So when he does, we left it intentionally vague of who he is talking to, whether this is a character, whether it's himself, whether it's God, maybe something going on a little deeper and in his mind.
You've seen the videos, right? The soldiers' homecoming, is that what you're talking about? Where all their families are there and the crowds erupt in the arenas.
They make me cry every single time.
Yeah. I didn't get that, you know? Those people, they came home and I just came back.
The original script of Jingle Smells was written early 2021, but that took a drastic turn when the botched withdrawal in Afghanistan happened. I decided that we could ground our film by placing Nick in this real-world event, one that is still raw and on people's minds.
I used to pray all the time, you know? When I was overseas more, I was always praying back then.
I bet. No atheist in a foxhole, as they say.
Yeah, they say that. Until the bombs go off, until the chaos starts. And you know, you see like your friends running. And they just die. There's warning, there's no reason for it, you know? I'm sorry, you see those kids. You see these little girls and their parents, they just want them to have like a free life. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
That's not your fault, Nick. You're not at war anymore, are you?
No.
While the premise of our film is fun and made to be enjoyed together as a family, we wanted to have a real representation of our veterans, and I wanted to make sure we honored them.
Never underestimate the healing power of giving, Nick. Especially when what you're giving is faith.
He's giving. I mean, you mean what he's giving?
Right. Him. Jingle Smells. Certainly not Nick Gutman, the military hero turned noble garbage man.
So tonight, we dedicate this show to Nick, his dad Dusty, who also served in Afghanistan, and all our military that bravely defend this nation every day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Jingle Smells.